The U of A space probe is having a smoother trip to a distant asteroid than a lot of us had with our holiday travel. As KGUN 9 on your side's Craig Smith reports, the Osiris Rex probe arrived at the asteroid called Bennu earlier this month, but today it moved into orbit around the space rock, and it'll be the smallest object anyone has ever orbited.
Orbiting a small asteroid like Bennu is so tricky, Osiris Rex could not go into orbit right away. Since arriving at Bennu in early December, it's been zooming back and forth near it to measure its mass.
The mass of the asteroid determines the speed the spacecraft needs to go as it enters into orbit. So without knowing how massive it was, we couldn't figure out how to get the spacecraft where we needed it to.
University of Arizona space scientist Dante Loretta leads the Osiris Rex mission. He says, get the mass wrong, get the speed wrong, and Osiris Rex could probably zip past Bennu and not go into orbit at all. Now that the spacecraft is in orbit, it's aiming for the tightest orbit ever, just 1 mile high. Bennu's gravity is so weak, Osiris Rex orbit has to be very slow, especially for an orbit around a very small object.
Because the gravity and the mass of the object is so low, it's going to take us 2.5 days to complete one orbit around this asteroid. For comparison, the space station goes around the Earth every 100 minutes.
Understanding Bennu's mass can help scientists figure out how to make it or another asteroid change course if they're threatening to hit the Earth. But the main reason to explore Bennu is the idea that the asteroid is an example, frozen in time, that could help explain how planets and even life formed.
One of the great discoveries from the Osiris Rex mission already is that scientists at the University of Arizona and around the world have detected hydrated minerals, i.e. water, on the surface of this asteroid. Means it's exactly the kind of material that we're hoping to get from the dawn of the solar system, the kind of object that may have delivered the water for our oceans and the organic material for life on our planet.
Now, a lot of the work will be to pick a site for the probe to ease in, grab a sample of Bennu, and return it to scientists waiting on Earth. Craig Smith, KGUN 9 on your side.